Very tired.
Most exercise you had in a long time, eh?
Yeah, I think
You
so.
might remember this fellow from a recent Shaw story. Just being a graduate from high school in Dawson Creek, you think he might be planning on doing some traveling or going to college. Nope. Duncan Melkinson decided to run for city council.
Age didn't factor into it at all. I didn't think that I wasn't trying to set any records or anything like that. I really thought that I could be a positive asset. I was convinced that I could be a positive asset to this community, and I wanted to contribute, so I felt like I felt that I would run because of that. It actually took some convincing to get me to run in the first place. I went to go see if I actually could run, because I live a little bit out of town, and it turned out that I could, and I still wasn't going to run. And then I guess a personal friend of mine called me to his house, and he said that he'd support me in any way because he thought that I'd be good. And the reason for that being that, you know, I am young, and I would maybe challenge some of the current thinking that's going on in City Hall right now.
Being only 18, he's smart enough to realize that change takes time, and learning before speaking is the key to making an intelligent decision.
Well, it's easy to point fingers from, you know, the outside and saying that, you know, the city needs to cut this and it needs to cut that, but, you know, I really want to get in there and listen for the first few months and figure out exactly how the money's all allocated and what the priorities of the city are, and then I can adjust, you know, make suggestions and adjust to, you know, what I personally think they should be at.
And what do his friends think about all this?
You know, well, the first question was, what do you even do as a city councillor, you know? They assume that the mayor has full power over everything, but no, it's, you know, a question like that, immediately you start educating them on exactly how government at the municipal level works. It's, you know, so first you get them interested in that, and some of the kids are well versed on some of the issues around town, like the Calvin Crook Arts Centre and things like that. But talking to a few of the kids around town, they seemed interested about getting a second skate park, and, you know, things that the city does for them, things that you know, they can relate to. And that's, I guess, key to, you know, getting kids more involved.
Duncan is involved in many community activities. One of his favorites is musical theater.
You know, you get to work for months and months and months, and then it comes down to a few shows, and it's a really rewarding experience even for the amount of work that you do.
And what does his mom feel about her son being a city councillor?
So, were you really surprised when he won the election?
Yeah,
Tell us a bit how you felt as a kid.
I felt elated, and I'm proud of him. Yeah.
He can start paying his own bills.
I think Dawson Creek's a beautiful place, and I'm glad to live here, and I look forward to the next 3 years contributing and helping the community.
This is Bert Goulet for Shaw TV in Dawson Creek.